Oh, okay, it's working. Hi, hi, hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome. Only a few minutes late this time. 10 or so minutes. How is everybody doing this lovely weekend? To all of you walking in, just 10,300 and something dollars for you to watch the stream, everyone. And this quality that sways back and forth will be like New York Knicks charge everyone. I can't even believe that. Still, it's hard for me to fully fathom that the worst seats to get in cost over $10,000. Has there ever been something so expensive just to attend something for garbage seats? I don't know. Probably has, but it's ridiculous. You'd think we were talking about courtside seats for 10,000. Sitting next to Jesus costs over $10,000. Wait, what? Did this say this? Did the stream stop? Wait a second. Oh, okay, never mind. It's still going. All right. Hey, Badger, next ticket. This is Dolan for you. I thought Dolan had become. He had calmed down as of late. He used to be constantly causing trouble some years ago. Kicked out Spike Lee, or Spike Lee got escorted out. Then Charles Oakley is banned, I think, still from there. Correct me if I'm wrong. There was some issue with Patrick Ewing once or something. I don't know. I don't get what. I mean, surely there's some level of demand for the ticket prices to go up that high, but I just can't fathom how the worst seats cost over $1,000. A few hundred alone is too much, but $10,000. You know, if you got two people to sit courtside, if it's you and someone else, that's well over a few $100,000. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. And yes, we'll be. I will be playing some Lego Buttman. Had a PlayStation card that I did not think about really using. I think I was going to use it on maybe I'm not getting Wolverine. I'm lucky enough to game share, so friend he'll be getting that, and he'll be getting GTA 6, so just works out. But if I didn't spend the PlayStation card on something, then I wouldn't really be getting anything. That oh well, yeah, yeah. Assassin's Creed Black Flag resynced, so it'll probably be just this and that. Only thing gaming wise I get this year. I've been having real like one foot out the door playing games just because everything I do encompasses editing or just mind isn't too focused on it. I haven't been able to really enjoy when I'm playing something. I feel as though I should be doing something more productive. And waiting on anything to come out now with how long these games take to make is just such a. It's like it was one thing when you're a teenager and they say there may be some development time that extends to 3 or 4 years, but nowadays you waiting half a decade or more for a game and you don't even know if the quality is going to be all that, let alone the bull crap that comes associated with the microtransactions and everything. I can see Spurs getting swept. They honestly still. Game 3.
Two sets of bad guys having a disagreement.
Hopefully. Wembenyama can't afford to go out like this. And it's not like they haven't been competitive. Every single game, same as with the Thunder series, they came out with the energy necessary to win said game. But the way they handled the fourth quarter is just not good. Like they just crumble the fourth quarter. They just don't do things properly. Ow. Oh. Ah. Pie in his face. Does that electrocute me? Is that hers? I highly recommend this game to all of you who are watching and are Batman fans. This is as close to an Arkham game as you're going to get, as we're ever going to get. And they've done a very great job. The maps aren't too big. They are, so I say all overall this is medium. But they make everything. Big maps don't move me anymore in video games. It's all about depth. Same as the NBA with bench depth. City feels alive. People walking around. Plenty of things to do. Tons of things to do, as you can see here. And it really does make you feel like Batman. Although it being Lego may turn some of you off because there's a lot of goofiness in here. Doesn't really bother me. I've had last time I had a Lego game was Star Wars Lego stuff, so it didn't bother me. If you're a real fan of something, like you truly love a lot of it, it's not gonna. It'll be a bit off-putting a little sometimes, but not that much. He has a point. Ow.
Citizen is fending off a wannabe thief. Over.
My skills are not what they should be. And when they break to pieces like that, he's essentially killing them. There's no way you're not killing them. Falling into pieces in the Lego verse, that's death. And this is really, I have to make a video about the, wait, let me turn this down. This may be a bit still too loud. I feel like something still, which one is that? Guess just. This is really the last year for sometime the Knicks may be able to win anyway, because they're going to have to let several players go because the apron is going to kill them in the off season and going into next season. They'll have to think about Karl Anthony Towns, I think, is on his last year, so they'll have to make a decision on that. So if they win, this same team probably won't be here. I'm pretty sure this same team isn't going to be here. So then next season, we would have yet another different team winning. But I do think the parity or the second apron is somewhat overstated when it comes to they're saying, because I think a lot of people now, they use how things are to justify competition being the most competitive it's ever been in NBA history. And say Jordan and all of them, they couldn't win back to back to back. Nobody could win back to back anymore. So because we haven't seen it since, what was it, 2018? So it's just not, it's, and on some people's minds, it's just something that is an impossibility to ever happen again. So it's only been a few years, and the Nuggets were very capable of having won it back to back. They just underperformed. Same as the Thunder. The Thunder underperformed. I know they were missing J-Dub, but minus J-Dub, the Thunder are still the Thunder. The Spurs just match up so well against them, and you have Chet Holmgren's no-show. They could have very easily had been here going up against the Knicks and could possibly have ended up winning. Again, that could have been 2 times back-to-back. In the past few seasons, you've had, I think, the Nuggets, Celtics, and the Thunder could have won back-to-back, but they just didn't do good when it mattered most. If anybody got hurt the most, I think, from the second apron, it was probably no, I say the Nuggets, because the Nuggets had to let go a lot of people, and they still went deep into the playoffs, just couldn't pull it off. Could have very easily had seen back-to-back Nuggets victories, back-to-back Celtics victories. Is it Marquise Harris? Welcome. The Marquise Harris, probably mispronounced the names again. How are you doing? Dolan said he'd go past the second apron. Oh, he did? Oh, he's generous. He's gotten pretty bountiful in these later stages. Whatever he was on some years ago, I guess, wore off. Bloodhaven never had. It's also great to be playing this, because this Gotham is going to look like a more suitable place to live in the next week, should the Knicks win, or, I mean, it doesn't matter, win or lose. They be having some judicial rats crawling around these streets here. Bloodhaven, Nightwing, that's his city. I think he's stationed there. Look at how good the graphics look. And it's a Lego game. Look at the rain AI. Look at the detail in the water droplets. Look how good the city looks. I haven't even finished playing this, but I'd give it, so far, I'd give this say like a 9 out of 10, really. I don't really have complaints. No way Wemby gets swept.
It's time to get to the root of the problem.
Oh, is there more poison ivy? Oh, yeah, there's some at the bottom. Hopefully Wembenyama reminds himself of who he is. I'm not a part of the camp that believes a player, once they don't go flawless, can never be mentioned in the same sentence as a Michael Jordan. Within reason. If you lose once, I'm never going to say, "Oh, you just can't be there," because Wembanyama could go on to have 6 rings and then miss that one, and I'm not going to say, "Oh no, he's invalidated because of that." But it's still, whenever discussing greatness, having a conversation about these things, it becomes necessary for those to start, looking at everything in a very fine detail. We have to nitpick. But Wembanyama's performance is just not. He just doesn't. Either he can. I've seen a lot of discourse too, where people are saying, "Well, it's not fair for people to think that Wembanyama can stay in the paint, and maybe he just isn't capable of doing that because it's just too physical and it's just this." And it's like you're 7'5" in shoes. If you aren't in the paint, or that isn't your home, where else would you be? The taller the player, the closer they should be to the basket and specialize there. And whenever Wembanyama is near the basket and he primarily operates there, they barely even stop him. Like, I don't see. It's not like the type of defense that Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson are playing on. It deters him. It's not like they're blocking him. They're not utterly dominating him like he was to Chet Holmgren, blocking him and all types of things in the way of deep. But they are deterring him a lot. They are limiting his options to a big extent. I think just the Spurs are the best version of themselves when Wembanyama is completely synergizing. Oh, Xavier. If LeBron goes to the Warriors, I don't want to hear GOAT James LeBron GOAT debates or convos or him being better than Curry. If this was a few years ago, I would agree wholeheartedly. But as things are right now, LeBron going to and I've only heard, other than what you just said, Xavier, I've heard 1 to 2 other times of this being discussed in the last few days. I haven't looked too much into it because I've been, still, things are just, for me, all over the place mentally. But it's not like the Warriors are what they were before. I remember there was, Stephen A had a segment on First Take some years ago. Was it pre-pandemic? It could have been like 2019, maybe. Before he went to the Lakers. I think shortly before he went to the Lakers, yeah. There was if he had gone pre-pandemic, he could never even be in the same state as I am having a debate with someone about who the GOAT is. He can't even be there. He'd have to immediately vacate the premises of any GOAT debate. Now, LeBron going to the Warriors isn't going to do anything. I still see them losing in 7 games to some of the better teams in here, at most in 7 games. Just like Giannis going to the Warriors isn't going to do anything. That's just one bad situation for another. You heard Eminem and Jay-Z gonna come out on a feature interlude soon? I saw something alluding to that about an hour before I started this. If that's true, I mean, unfortunately, Jay-Z, he's kind of been very polarizing with how he just got through attacking everybody with primarily Nicki Minaj and Drake. Nicki deserved it more, but not everything. I'd say that either Nicki and some other people have been complaining about Jay is unfounded. There's some greasy stuff that he's done throughout his career. I don't get that Tupac appearance. I've never heard of that game. I'm not familiar with it. Or well, Yakuza I've heard of, somewhat familiar with. I don't. What is that? What is the point? I don't get that. What does he do in there? Is that something inherent to the game where they get figures from? I don't know what that is. When I saw this, like, huh? Does he have powers in there? I do not understand. Distasteful. I'm sure did the state agree to that? They had to have him in there. Even then, that's bad as well. Because there was a week. Just because an estate agrees to something doesn't necessarily mean it's good either. Because a week ago, when that video I made on Drake and the Michael Jackson thing, there was some bozo I was arguing with who chalked the whole video up as content creator complaining just to complain and hate just to hate because of Drake. So it's like we see what he does. We see what he continues to do. You see, whenever I debate with I rarely debate with anybody, comment section wise. And when I do, half of the time it just turns into something pleasant. And I say, oh, okay, well, I mean, maybe we could agree. I could see the point of the other person. They could see some points I made. But then a few times it turns into something stupid. And I say, there's one thing I'm not going to do is go back and forth with a pig rolling around in the mud. I'm not about to get down there with you. Because at some point, it'll just be me arguing with a very disagreeable, indifferent wall. And then it makes me look foolish. He was just discounting everything I said about Drake, any criticism. And I bothered to take time out of my life to put a paragraph or two. I listed things all in order of everything Drake does. He picks out the things that he can 1% to 2% argue and just ignores the other stuff. And the second he said that Kendrick started it with Drake and made it personal when I just said he didn't, and I showed evidence of that, I was like, yeah, you're too far gone. I'm not talking to you no more. This conversation is over. We're wasting both of each other's time. Blatantly, unequivocally wrong. We're going to argue, at least try to be consistent with what you're talking about. Don't say something completely false. When he has a bar, we don't got to get personal. It's a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. Why on earth would he say that if someone hadn't gone personal with him first? Drake mentions people's baby mama and their wife and all that. He does that all the time because he moves piss poor. That's the type of person he is. That's what he does. These same people that complained about the beef, like there's Drake apologists. Aubrey's Angels will say, it wasn't just about rapping. If it was just about rapping, Drake did better. Drake was rapping more while Kendrick was just spilling tea. If Kendrick was rapping, you wouldn't be satisfied with that either, because coming into it, everybody knew Kendrick's the better rapper. But that doesn't move people. What moves people is nukes. Who has more nukes? Drake didn't have nukes on Kendrick. He just had the wife beating allegations, which, if it's true or not, your nuke in comparison to the nuke I made about you being a pedophile wife beater. Y'all both don't look good if either of this is true, but one looks a lot worse. Kendrick just had the better nuke. Why does he have the better nuke? Because you move in a very disgusting way. That's your fault. That narrative only exists because you time and time again have done those things. People can't just make up pedophile assertions unless you were on that timing anyway. So once that person said that, there's no point to continue this conversation. I'll just leave. I'm not about to keep getting YouTube notifications of you talking more and more nonsense. That's like, muted. I don't have time for that. Good cake and hey, is the game good? Oh, no bum, but yes, this game is very good. I highly recommend it. Unless you aren't really familiar with Lego stuff, it may be a bit off-putting with some goofiness. But if you love Batman, Batman's your favorite hero. Batman is, for me, then you will love this game. Look at the city. Like you could go all over this place. You could beautiful map filled with depth. You could switch characters too. Um, I can't switch to Gordon because he's frozen in a block of ice right now. But I could switch to Catwoman and Robin and all of them. It's a really great game. So far, I haven't finished it yet, and I got a lot of other things to do in the game. I just haven't been able to play anything really. This so far is a 9 out of 10. And when you switch to Robin, look at him. He's just so happy to be here. He's just smiling everywhere you go. They have Nightwing in here too, but I haven't unlocked him yet, or I haven't gotten to that part in the story. Oh, thank you very much, Xavier, for the donation. How much money for you to and lie about and for LeBron? I'd sooner take. I mean, I wouldn't do that either, but I'd sooner take money to lie about how I feel about a certain player or put LeBron as greatest of all time than I would take money for gambling. Because it's not. I don't. At this stage of where we are at this juncture in NBA history, or just this moment in time, it stopped being blasphemous to put LeBron and Jordan in the same conversation on, I'd say, around the time he passed Kareem or shortly after the bubble ring. I know people don't like that bubble ring, but I'm not going to delegitimize rings. Something that NBA is that everybody had the same conditions that they were playing under in the bubble. It just looked worse when the Lakers won it, and it benefited the Lakers more so than anybody because they had the best record. They had a guy who is glass like and AD who did great in recovery time. But then there's also things about the bubble that I don't disagree with people if they have issues with it, because there were people who just didn't want to be there, but they wanted their money and they were told this, which isn't reported on enough, or it isn't talked about enough of when they were discussing if the NBA should return or not. There were a good many of players who just didn't care to do so because who wants to like there's too many things going on here. All these checks and balances everybody's dealing with. We are dealing with some important, serious shite going on. Who has time for basketball? So they say, I don't want to come back. And then Adam Silver says, okay, well, if this season is over, then we're going to have to dock your guys' pay because we're not about to pay you for a chunk of the season that doesn't exist. And they were like, wait. And they put their jerseys on and got back in there because they wanted that money. But you had very weird stats put up by players. There were players, like if you look at the top 20 scorers in the bubble, over half of that list they never do that during a regular season because it was just, the bubble was weird, but I'm still not going to say the ring doesn't count. But if someone does say it, I'm not really going to argue them because I understand how they feel. But me personally, I'm not going to see it as the NBA has a illegitimate ring. That whole ring doesn't count. LeBron only has 3 rings. It's like everybody was playing there. It's sponsored, funded, operated by the NBA. It's a ring. Random boy, what are your main takeaways of the? Oh, thank you again, Xavier. Sorry, I missed your message. Silent G, Tim Drake, Robin, or Damian Wayne? Damian Wayne has been a bit irritating sometimes, but that I guess that's difficult. I get maybe Damian Wayne just because that's his own son. So no. How would you compare this game to Lego Batman 1, 2, and 3? I have never played 1, 2, and 3. I wouldn't be able to give you an opinion on it just because I haven't played it. But I've heard from many who have played it and have played a lot of Lego games. This is probably the best one they've ever made of any genre, any Lego anything. It's so this game is so this is just Lego Arkham. They've done it's so unlike some of their other Lego games too. It's just done so well, detailed and everything else. There were a few glitches here and there, but minor ones. And in comparison, a lot of these other games that are broken on release. What are your main takeaways from this NBA season? Random Boy said. I'd say that presentation wise, I was thinking of having a video about this. Presentation wise, and just how the season was ran, this was probably the best season from almost near start to finish since I've had the channel that I've covered. Around the back half of the season, it kind of dipped off for me, but I think some of it is just due to the streaming services and just that. But in terms of quality of the games and all of that, then maybe the best, if not on par with uh I say maybe the best. I just don't agree with the streaming, the paywalls. I don't agree with the load managing and the tanking and of course the sports betting. But half of that isn't really the NBA, like the sports betting and all that. That's just you know. Thank you very much, Spartan Warrior, for the donation. For Ant to get two finals, he needs Giannis, Kyrie. Sure. Sure. I think Anthony Edwards and Giannis would pair better than he and Kyrie, even though I think he would play well with Kyrie as well, but I put Giannis a touch above that because of how much attention Giannis draws to him and now how much attention Anthony Edwards draws to him on any given possession. So it could create a lot of open looks, more open opportunities with those two playing alongside each other, and the explosiveness as well, and more ways to attack are presented. I think in that way.
Can you get the power back on? I want to play Spider-Man. I just got done playing.
Well, just a second. Sorry, I am back. Had a power issue. Portions of the house go out. Not the whole house will go out. Then I have to go to the circuit breaker, try again, get things working. Hopefully, power doesn't go out while I'm streaming again. It's one of the reasons why I don't stream often. Wait, what is that over there? Okay, wait, this is the objective. What is this over here? Oh, it's just a random waypoint I put on for no reason. People need to clean up the litter in the city. Can you play as Red Hood? You can play as, not right now. Down the line, I'm sure they'll add some characters. People were a bit disappointed by, they said, some lack of characters. Since I haven't played a Lego Batman before, I didn't really know any different because I see it as, well, so long as the characters feel different enough, I won't mind if there's just lesser. But then I don't have anything to compare it to, so I haven't played the other ones. But you can play as Joker and Harley Quinn later this fall. They have them coming.
Here they come.
Whatever happens, we're not giving up.
Oh, what happened to other ones? Oh.
That all you got?
I really thought they'd put up more of a fight.
What is this? They got Riddler trophies and all that here too. Ooh, a bunch of studs. Yes. Yes.
I can't use this.
Wait, can she? I think she can. Wait.
Big NO on using this.
Oh, wait, she can't do that. I don't have whatever is needed to operate this.
Come in, anyone on patrol. Trouble brewing in the East End.
Something electrical
Several
then.
officers are in need of assistance. Over.
Xbox showcase. What, that's on? What? Okay, I don't have what's. A minute. Get up there. Wait, that doesn't have anything to. What is happening here? Why don't I guess I don't think I have what's needed. So it wouldn't put a lock there. If I did. Top 5 players of each position. That Curry and Magic debate, that's still something. I would still put Magic there over Curry. But it does give me pause to contemplate a bit. Shooting guard, Michael Jordan. Small forward, say LeBron. Power forward, Tim Duncan. And then for center, Kareem, really. If you wanted to make it about dominance, then yeah, you say Shaq, but Kareem just has his overall skill set and everything that comes associated with it. Still pick Kareem. still a testament to Shaq, because if he did have the level of obsession of a Kobe or a Jordan, then he would be in greatest player of all time conversation.
Just the kind of tech I need.
Huh. Yeah, if it was just a discussion about ring related, then you put Bill Russell there easily, but all encompassing from everything having to do with the game, say Kareem and others I had previously mentioned. Backfire. Okay, so that has to be Nightwing related thing, because I think he has an electrical type of gadget. It's too many times now. I keep coming across something that needs to be charged, and he ain't there. Those back. At a secure half animal. Concussive blast. Oh, R2. Yeah, get that. Range weapons get annoying. Yeah, yeah. The Dream, he is underrated. Just as Larry Bird, for with players like Jokic and Luca doing what they've been doing these past few years, it's made, I think, a conversation of or making people reevaluate Larry Bird, because for the longest they would say, Larry Bird, look at how slow and unathletic he was. He couldn't dominate in today's NBA. But then you've got people that's like Luca, and you got them to say, oh yeah, he very easily could, especially in a very positionless basketball time that is now. Emphasis on 3-point shot, which even if you made them at a decent clip, they still look at you like you were crazy back then. You just have you have you have just so much freedom now when you play basketball as opposed to back then,
I'm eager to see what you'll do.
which
I bet
is,
it'll be fascinating.
there's pros and cons to that. But think of how many players that existed before that we never really got to see what they could truly do when they're given freedom of movement, freedom of decision making, and not having to be marginalized in one particular role, or given a green light to attempt far more shots, and given the ability to travel and break rules every single possession and commit offensive fouls. Yeah, it is a lot of younger fans that have kind of put him in that thing. You're going to be playing the run in a few days. What's the run? Me not know what that is. I do a mission.
Now let's trim that plant down to size.
Well, there's a poison ivy thing nearby. Where is it? Oh yeah, this is the one I can't do anything with that either because something needs to be charged. Never mind. You see, the Knicks have to act like they're in an airport because of Trump shit. Yeah, there's even talk that he may be there for Game 4. So there's sucks to be them. The people who aren't willing to pay over $10,000 for a seat
Crime in progress in the
on
East End.
Mount Olympus,
Suspect attempting to
then say,
infiltrate using
"Well, we can just have
non-conventional
fun
means.
outside." You can't do that either. Very unfortunate. He over there juggling by himself at night, a corner. It's dangerous. See, these people who live in Gotham, they don't know no better. Be playing with their life too much, too often. He's bad luck. It, if anything, I hope they lose just because he there. Nothing else. People, they. It's just so sad where we have gotten, where we can't even be honest about if we're hearing bullshit or not. If we're being lied to directly. And 20 years ago, somebody would just say something blatantly, provably wrong, and then some people be like, no, they wouldn't even give that person the time of day. Now you've got people all over the place doing that on social media. You're just supposed to have, but then look at who's in office and who does that. I just got through seeing him talk about on an interview saying that he never said that there weren't going to be wars or there weren't going to be new wars, or he never emphasized that. It's like I'm not even about to. You can't talk to people who believe that.
Come in anyone on patrol.
That man's
Trouble brewing
whole
in the East
campaign,
End.
half of his campaign was like,
Citizens are engaged in
end to
assaulting
wars,
innocent
no
civilians.
endless wars. I'm the peaceful president. I'm this and that. And now you do the exact opposite. You're not about to sit here and tell me that what conversation even is there to be had if we're just going to lie to people's faces? And it's not even about being political. It's about going outside, looking up in the sky and seeing, is it a blue sky or not? If you tell me that shit is red, I'm just walking away. There's no point in talking to you anymore. You cannot let those people into your space. Just a yes or no thing. It's like you take a test. If there's A, B, and C there, don't mark D because D doesn't exist. Don't create something that isn't there. Illogical, foolish, IQ lowering behavior. I don't have time for that. But yeah, that's something that said, well, it's red at sunset. It's always this. Say it's a whataboutism. This and that. But
Head for the East End. Hostiles are menacing the citizen. Please inform them that's illegal.
but at the same time, I want to see some Nightwing gameplay. I don't have them unlocked yet. I'm about to do the story mission to progress, see if I can get them. Because I only just got Batgirl some days ago. It was the last time I played. Gonna be higher than Tiger Woods in an SUV. They need to take him from behind the wheel. How many crashes is that? 3 or 4? Think about all the times that he wasn't reported for something. Terrible. Should not be behind the wheel with how he carries himself. I hope whatever he's going through, he can get out of that. But there's too many people that enable people. What is this? What are you doing? What are you doing over here? Pick up those bananas. So much garbage and trash on the ground. Just take away his license. Because he's Tiger Woods, some people get allowances to do whatever they want.
Wait, what was I doing again? I'm sure it'll come back to me.
People just be walking and they just be walking just to walk. I don't even know why I'm walking. I was supposed to be doing something, going somewhere. I don't know. It'll come to me. Just taking a brisk stroll during nighttime in Gotham. All these people, they're either built different or they just aren't all the way there in the head.
I tried to stop them, but Freeze's research was already in the trash. Maybe you can override the truck.
It's Morgan Freeman. Override. Bloodhaven is worse than Gotham? Would you survive one night in Gotham? It depends on what I'm doing it for. It has to be either some sort of cash reward or doja related. If it's neither, then no, I wouldn't even bother. If it is, but of course. Nope, not that. Put that away. Reminds me of Detroit. Silence. Detroit isn't like that no more. It's calmed down some, more than some. Downtown Detroit itself is perfectly fine. It's only when you get to the outskirts that some buffoonery may ensue. Ugh. Ugh. This is what got Bruce Banner acting up.
Perhaps I can build something here.
If you live in Legoverse, are you just inherently born with the ability to build things? Or is that something you have to learn? Is that a skill you have to pick up? Well, it tells me right there. I can't go any closer to that. Because imagine if you're a Lego human, but you can't build. You're just seen as useless to society. What do you mean you can't build? Yeah, that's that mutagen. Isn't that what they call a mutagen? Look at that. Reeks. You're just a set piece. Can Lego people smell things? I assume they can. But when they fall apart, when you beat up people in here and they fall apart, are they not dead? They fall apart, then disappear. I just assume Batman just killing people in here.
Maybe there's a fire hydrant nearby.
It ran out that quick. Okay. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's wiggly. Oh, it's so wiggly. Oh. Are you currently watching any shows or anime? No, not currently. I mean, unless you just count my One Piece related thing, but I've been tuned out to a lot of things. It's because how things have been for me personally. I don't count things like that I've already watched, like JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, and stuff in the past, but any new anime currently going on, I haven't been tapped into anything. Movies, I haven't been tapped in. I haven't seen anything other than the Michael movie. I did see the Michael movie though. Jafar's performance as Michael, I'd give a 10 out of 10. The movie itself, I'd say, is like a 7 out of 10. Aha, you just asked it. I just got to that subject conversation. Yeah. Yeah, the Michael movie itself, 7 out of 10. arguable 8 out of 10. But Jafar's performance as Michael, 10 out of 10. Wonderful. The voice, the mannerisms, the dance moves, the choreography, pinpoint, pristine, flawless. He may even get an Oscar nomination. Probably won't win. I don't think it's an Oscar worthy performance necessarily. Well, I think it's easily worth a nomination, but I'd have to see other performances this year from some people. To leave all the best from Germany. Thank you for tuning in, Random Boy. I hope you have a great day. Did you watch Obsession? No, I have not. I heard good things though. I want to see that in the back rooms of Kane Parsons made that. And that's a great thing to see. I think this is the first billion-dollar or multi-billion-dollar month Hollywood has had since pre-pandemic. So that shows things are trending in a much better direction than they have been the past few years. That also shows just how long it takes to recover after a multi-year event such as that just destroys entertainment. That really just threw everybody off. All types of everything. This timeline has just been so bad since the pandemic. 2019 and backwards was so much better. But then when I was back there, I didn't like things that was going on in 2016 and up that. But then compared to this, way better. I prefer that. Last year was an awful year for movies. Yeah. Yes, clean this up. Doing a public service.
Incoming crime alert. Head for the east end. Wait, the bad guys are fighting? Oh, why? Better check it out. Over.
Look at that H2O in there. That looks very thirst quenching. Oh, who that on there? Antifreeze recipe, Victor Freeze. Oh yeah, it's time to chill out. Saw him not too long ago. Okay, so I just so happened to open up the right one on the first try. Yeah, he's in here. Bane keeps calling Batman's phone talking shit. He needs to be dealt with. It's like, Batman, you stink. That's it. That's all.
Tactical analysis.
Just your typical henchman, so no biggie.
Problem solved.
We got a few more rounds left to knock.
Give me this Wayne Tech.
Who left this here?
Oh, I lost some studs. Bane and Deathstroke are always shit talking bros gathers. Yeah.
Come in. Anyone on patrol? Active situation in Gotham Village. Multiple curs are in a fuffle. I repeat, this is a kerfuffle. Over.
He better do something. He better not go out in a sweep. I assume they do, since they have bathrooms, but then I can't imagine why or what they have them for exactly. Hmm. What's huh? Nothing.
See, it looks like.
Yeah.
That takes care of that.
Aw, I forgot to ask how their day was going.
If he loses in that game 3, I might have to take back what I said in that game 1 for said about him if he wanted Doja. Can't have that. That'd be the first thing I do. Game 3 reaction. Erasing that title and changing it.
Incoming crime
Damn
alert.
it.
Make your way to Gotham Village. Citizen is fending off a wannabe thief. Over.
There's no dive in here. There should have been. I don't think there is. So we need to. Should have been a dive.
When you get a chance, drop by. New stuff just in.
Yeah, ha ha. More Wayne. Oh, this whole time I've been doing. I haven't used the Batmobile.
I can drive, you know.
Look at this. Ugh.
Wait, did I forget anything?
Oh, wait. I pressed the wrong button. This is the car he had in the animated series.
I'll take shotgun.
Only I drive.
Come in. Anyone on patrol? Active situation in Gotham Village. Criminals are trying to take someone's stuff. Not cool. Over.
So always the time I turn around, it disappears. Oh, you think so? Best version. He got plenty of other things to choose from too.
That was definitely an experience.
I didn't unlock the ability to fly out of it
Bring
though.
on my little testy test, hero.
Could have at any time, but there were some other things I wanted to upgrade. What is this right here? Well, it doesn't matter because I don't have something to charge it. I have to unlock Nightwing.
I've just sent you the location of the first chemical.
So once you start collecting studs on this game, it becomes addicting. The camera's in the way, so I forgot. I think I have over 2 million. I don't even need to really keep doing this, but it's all for the Bat Cave. I need to show y'all's the Bat Cave. But I can just come back to that. Let me see. This is easily one of the best parts of the game, if not the best. All these Batman games that have ever been made, and they didn't have a Bat Cave. I think there was 1 or 2 that may have had it, but not like this. A customizable Bat Cave.
Did I forget anything?
Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Got more cars than Mayweather Bruce Wayne has. No, actually Mayweather has more. He got 100 cars. See, this is why he having those issues with that. With his, apparently he don't have. How are you worth over $1 billion, and then you somehow become bankrupt or on the verge of that, and the type of spending he be doing, disgusting. This is Commissioner Gordon is still in here, frozen. Giant T-Rex and Giant Penny. Oh no, I can put that in there. They have a display area, but I haven't put anything in the display area yet. I think there's like one thing there. One or two things there, I forgot. It's got all, I don't even have everything unlocked here. People saw this, they were like, oh no, the game has gone woke. I would get it if the game had gone woke. He had this is from a 1956 issue of Batman or something like that. It's been in canon. See, people are so dumb. Just quick to complain about something just because it fits their narrative or agenda. It's like, wait, maybe a suit like that exists. Just like pink kryptonite exists, I think, in lore where it turns Superman gay. They would look at that now and say, oh, once again, the woke mob is poisoning everything that we love. It's like that's been in there for decades. Well before Twitter or anything like that existed. Where's my display area? Oh yeah, I think this is it right here. You can get all types of things, put them here, put them in other places, but I just haven't done any of that yet. Pistons need to get Kawhi. Yeah, I've heard some rumblings or some talk. Kawhi, I'm not a big fan of that move.
I know we could just buy some more, but
I don't.
Let's give the bank account a break, shall we?
He's just, and then his track record of just being present is just not good. There's always going to be a part of me that wonders: is he okay? Is he fine to play a regular season? Is he going to be injured by the time the playoffs start? I don't want to deal with that. So then it'd just be the same team that went 7 games against an 8th seed plus Kawhi, who is or isn't there. Who probably wouldn't be there if it's just like we going by like the past few seasons with something. I just If you can just get him for cheap, or you can finagle some type of deal or do whatever, then fine. But giving somebody up to get him, I wouldn't. I don't know about that. Depends on who's being let go as well. Yeah, he or Durant. I don't care for either of them. None of them. Kawhi, I think he moves the needle a bit more than Durant, but not by much. Just because of what Kawhi can do defensively as well. But it's still not by much. I don't care for either of them. Too little, too late. This a few years ago. If they were younger, then yeah, I don't care for either of them. Get somebody else. Kawhi fits the brand more. I mean, in comparison to Durant, yeah, but put your head down and work, or going to work, tough, gritty type team. Kawhi is with his numerous injuries. I can't deal with that level of anger, with that level of disappointment on top of everything else. Just wait on the inevitable Kawhi injury. Something needs to happen, but one of those players, I don't think that's the answer. Need to see what the Spurs are doing. Everybody is on the same timetable. You get maybe a quality veteran or somebody that can do whatever, but not that one of them. I don't think so. if I could guarantee that Kawhi can play a majority of the regular season and be available for the playoffs, if that was just a shadow of a doubt, then maybe. But then it's not like that exists for any player. It's just he has baggage when it comes to that. So I couldn't deal with it. I'm going to be talking about Duran and some other facet. Just don't get it. He had an over 10-point drop off from regular season to playoffs. I think that's biggest in NBA history or something close to it. I just don't understand it. So then it just turned into the issue that existed the season before and the season before that. Everybody else plus Cade, who's getting double teamed, and then he was making piss poor decisions, turning the ball over, and his shot selection wasn't good. Once again, just one star. On paper, you have two, but playoffs come around, you only have one who appear for one game. What if Kawhi promises to plant trees in Detroit? Knowing him, the trees would load manage. So what you're planting won't even be available. Probably be seasonal trees that you see like maybe for a month, a year, and that's it. Because that's what you do with when it comes to him. Fly Dark Eagle. Hey Dynamo, just dropping in to say thanks for making all the great and creative videos, man. Seeing you find greater and greater success, bro. Thank you very much. I hope you continue to fly yourself, Fly Dark Eagle. I really appreciate you being here and tuning in, as well as everybody else. If you me helping aid your day or brighten your day somewhat helps me feel better myself. Where switch to her to do what? Does that even go? Or is that just something for her to climb on? Resigned during he's not a max contract player. I don't really know what they do. If we're talking about just a letter of the law of things that you do as an organization, you can't let him walk. You can't let someone else get him. If I was,
Made it back in one piece, sir.
where is
I promise
Alfred?
you take a break from time to time, though.
Where is he at? Then I walk past him. Is he still walking up here? Oh, he just walking in circles up here. Yeah, this is Batman's science lab. So you can't let him go, but at the same time, it's just rewarding a play. Like after a performance like that, it'd be so much different if he played. Because there's some players that they can still. They'll regress in the playoffs, but they still mostly look themselves. He just did not look himself. He was so much lesser in every single facet, in every way you can quantify the game of basketball. He was worse. It's got me coughing how bad that was. And the NBA it's all about, like, there's so many illogical things that are done. So sometimes I have to remove real world logic from the equation. Because in the real world, if you do bad and you do worse than bad, then you do terrible, you get fired or you get demoted. But in the NBA, you just get a bigger paycheck. You get generational wealth. But then you don't want him to be taken by another team and then he goes and becomes great somewhere else. Then you got to take his age into account. He's still a younger player. He's still got to get his wits about him. But then it's like off of a bad performance, I'm giving you a max or the most you can. I don't like that. Just don't want to do. You feel bad about doing it. Then maybe somebody could come up with a counter argument. Well, would you apply that same logic to Wembanyama if he gets how he's played in these finals games so far, and let's say he gets swept Would you pay? Well, no, it's not. Look at how he's been playing up until this point. He had a few games in the Thunder series where he could have been better, but overall, he's just been. It's you don't even think about that. You give him whatever, as much as you can give him whatever. If he pulled a Duran, then we would have a conversation like that. And then they're also still getting on Wembanyama because of his emotion, because of what he showcased. Just him being, oh, he's crying and all this and that is, oh, this looks bad. People have the nerve to say him crying after Game 7 is worse than the Patrick Beverly play-in cry. Are we serious? It's two way different times in the playoffs. Basketball discourse is just something else. And then crying in general is just seen as weak. If you're a guy, especially, you can't ever be seen to have emotions. I don't believe that. It does make you. I look at him a bit side-eye-ish because I can only speak from my own. If this were something that I was involved in, I wouldn't be crying and carrying on like that just from going there. It's like the job's still not finished. I don't celebrate nothing until it's done. Even while it's happening, the thing that I've always wanted, if I went out here to go and get it, I still couldn't believe it. I'd just been very pessimistic with stuff. But some people, they like to showcase a lot of how they're feeling. They want to open up, be very vulnerable, sometimes overly vulnerable. Thank you, Jovar, for the donation. Thanks for the funny vids and not taking gambling sponsorships, as many of our favorite sports YouTubers have recently. Keep fighting. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for your generosity and your words. I will never, ever, ever do gambling related anything on the channel. It'd be one thing if it was like a shitty sponsor of some sorts. If it's a sponsor who has some bad business practices, or people say, why are you taking a sponsorship with this person or in bed with them or involved with them when they've done this and that and stuff, that'd be one thing. But then gambling, it's like if something, it's actively harming those who are watching. It's not me who's losing anything. It's those who are watching me. So then, hey, everybody, just go and invest your time and money into this thing that is designed for you to lose, because they don't want you to win, ever. If gambling companies had it their way, nobody would ever win anything. And then just go to sleep, me, in the bed while there are people watching from wherever just losing money because of something that they thought that what I was saying was on the up and up. Well, because I said it, it was all like, oh yeah, commissioner said it's okay, so why don't I? No, especially for those who are just a younger audience with something. Don't do this, please. I think a lot of these people are just bored. They get a certain amount of money and become so bored with wealth, they have to do something to keep themselves. It's like their brain is turning to mush, too much peace and prosperity. So it's like, let me do something. Let me just blow $1 million away on doing something stupid because it's there. Not doing anything constructive or creative or things that can help people. Not that every rich or wealthy person has to do something great. I don't look at everybody or some benefactor and say, why aren't you giving this amount of money to that? It'd be nice if more people did that. But gambling, that's the best you can come up with. And some of them will be so rich, it doesn't really even matter if they lose a few $1,000,000. If they've got a $700, $800 million net worth and you lose a few million, it's just like losing money just to lose it. Then you'll just get some to replace it. You don't feel anything. So if you don't feel anything, then why do you do this? I can't count how many different NBA YouTubers I've seen who I would watch their content for years previous before I even thought about being an NBA YouTuber. All about the game. You'd see an occasional SeatGeek ad. And just in these past few seasons. First, a word from our friends at What friends? What friends are these? Who? FanDuel, DraftKings. What type of pick better friends? Nice to see you doing well. Thank you, Phoenix Protocol. How are you doing? Thanks for hugging made it worse. Ethan, how are you? Welcome, welcome. It's in the middle of my gambling rant. The worst thing, it affects NBA 2K Twitch streamers now too. They're too getting sponsored by the DraftKings. Yeah, that whole bracket. I wish so much people would tell. It's even worse primarily when it's those directing it towards a younger audience. Because you could look at some of these people that do sports betting and do whatever, who it's like, okay, what you're doing is still bad, but then it gets such a level worse when someone has an audience of kids or impressionables watching them. So you're directing it at them. You're creating a new generation of gamblers. You go and tell them, this is fun, this is entertaining, this is interesting. So then when you get your first job, just go and throw all your money away on some of the stuff you see me doing. It's terrible. All those 2K card pack openings, which is why that's something that I say, if I just never get invited to anything 2K related, so be it. I don't like that franchise. I hate that they come out with the same game every single year, but just worse. But on top of that, all the money they get from the pack openings, which is just gambling in and of itself, and all the YouTubers that do pack openings too. Oh, I got Diamond Malika Andrews, guys. Who cares? At some point, when do you stop? When do you tell these people, could we find something else to spend our time doing? Something that can actually benefit those, something constructive? So I don't like Logan Paul. To hell with Logan Paul. Him and his brother. Terrible people. All that money and influence, and the best he can come up with is a crypto scam. Just trash. Trash people become famous and make trash decisions. They weren't supposed to be up there in the first place. If Popovich was coach, I'd say they might make a comeback. He came into the locker room last series was saying, what the hell are you doing? Like and you know, when he got to come in the locker room, it's a problem. But then when Wembanyama proceeds to make the same issues that had Popovich come in there in the first place. So whatever. Whenever I get around to making that gambling video, that'd probably be this month too. Need to make a proper one. I think I deleted the other one, so I didn't like it. Had to rush to make it, and then it came out, and I was like, yeah, do not like it no more. Yes, shout out Lego Batman, indeed. Super Injustice. Great experience this game is. What is that she got? That cup ain't got no bottom in it. You ain't drinking nothing. Bunch of air. Look at all of the whips. MTV Cribs, Bruce Wayne, and so, oh well, I can't take you down there. It's my alter ego. But this is what I need to. If I could look at Doctor Doom, for example, or there's different iterations of Doctor Doom that he's dictator of Latveria, but that place is amazing. If you could get somebody who had absolute power, but they use it for the greater good. I mean, absolute power corrupts absolutely. But then if somebody is genuinely trying to help people and they do this and that, then you'd be like, oh, maybe that's a suitable alternative. I would destroy so many different things. Like immediately, I'd do away with Kick. I can't stand Kick. That whole platform, everything, like nearly 70 to 80% of all new things post-pandemic have been trash. Kick didn't exist post-pandemic. I wish we could go back to a time where streamers were just people who were very good at video games, who were just playing them and then they get famous. I wish the most popular streamer on earth was still Ninja. Because you still had to have a level of skill that not too many people could replicate and be up there and then do a streamer. These IRL streamers, such garbage, such trash. Couldn't imagine. You sit next to a streamer. I would never go, like if I'm an NBA player, I'm never doing anything with a streamer ever. Depending on who they are or what it is. But 98% of them I would never do anything with. Because of the profession that an NBA player does or what entails with their career is skill, hard work, all of these things that are quantifiable. Streamers sit there and just do this and then complain about it being harder as a 9 to 5, or then they get upset. Or worse, IRL streamers, they go around bugging people. Jack Doherty's and all these other people. Like, I don't get how Neon and people like that have a platform. This is one of the few times in human history where it's not just every generation complains about the next that comes after it, and then it'll be a combination mostly of just parents just don't understand. No, we understand what you guys like and watch is garbage. You can't tell these people to produce a talent or do anything noteworthy. If you tell them to put the streaming camera down or they put the phone down, do something that's worth whatever it is you're making. Can you sing? Can you dance? Can you juggle? Nothing. It can't do anything. I'd be damned having to go somewhere and sit next to a streamer. It's like if you or you're an actor or you're a singer, you just go somewhere where celebrities congregate. Who let this filth in here? What does he do? What does he do? What does he honestly do? Nothing. Get him out of here. He does nothing. He contributes nothing. Same with social media. Speed. Well, Speed, I would say Speed has Speed is I don't know how that man is an athlete. He changed and pivoted his whole what he used to be. Then yeah, I would agree with you. But he changed a lot. So I think this current iteration of Speed, he's a pretty good example for at least kids. Like if you have to pick anybody to watch, goes to different countries, showcases the culture and all that. That's the best you can really ask for a generation that doesn't watch cartoons, doesn't watch anything noteworthy, doesn't learn anything. You said, okay, yeah, there's something. Now everybody else though, for the most part, yeah, I understand. Like Kai, I don't care about Kai really. I don't care about it's whatever. I don't dislike him. I'm just indifferent towards him. Other people that's like that idiot, that Chud the Builder, and then Jack Doherty and Neon Trash. Lower than trash, filth, especially Chud. Filth. Yeah, I've heard some good things about Queso. I don't watch that whole thing because it's like even this, like I can't just fathom. A lot of the times when you see people type in the chat, it's like they'll get so big that I wonder why people even type in the chat because it just goes by so quick. There's nothing to really even say. It's like it be going so fast. Like you can't talk to these people. Thank you very much, Andre. As a Wizards fan, they may have finally have a bright future for once. Yes, yes, they are doing things. They are going places. They've got some draft capital, and they're assembling something that's going on. I think we'll see Wizards go and make a turn some heads next season, which is nice to see. They've suffered for quite a long time. It'd be nice to see them be something reputable, something respectable. Chud went to jail. Yeah, he's on trial or something now, or he's on. It's like I don't care about that. Like they people like to talk about freedom of speech and all that, but it's like, I can only sympathize so much with somebody who goes out of their way to put themselves in stupid, dangerous situations, especially being racist. And then when something happens, oh no! Also, someone who went looking for trouble found it, and I'm supposed to feel bad. Oh no! Oh, please pick a better person to rep. Oh, nor do I want to know you. No, you don't look them up. You don't. It's better that you don't know. It's good that you don't know. You don't need to look up these people. Just take my word for it. They're awful, awful people. There's a lot of them who I wish I didn't know they existed because my peace was better before I knew there was someone out there that's like some of these people. Yeah, she be drinking nothing. Like she got a whole cup that ain't got nothing in it, like a false bottom. But the whips though, look, ugh, shiny, shiny. Beautiful. Oh man, it was playable in this game. I know they'll plan to support this game for quite some time, so there's always plenty of characters they're gonna add down the line. Some of these Marvel games that they make, Lego Marvel games, you be having tons of characters to pick from. So I know they'll have that same thing with this. And this game has gotten a lot of great praise. A lot of people have been playing it as it deserves. Really, really interesting. Wait. It's really nice, really nice. Catwoman, she's my Arkham City in there. See, it's Batman. That Catwoman in Arkham City that's probably the second best Catwoman ever. Only maybe second or tied with that DC Showcase Catwoman. Oh my God, Batman don't know what he's doing. There comes a time where a man must give in to certain urges, especially when they are being like someone. She's practically just like like just something that's like food being held over dangles. Like, but Batman, if you're going to die, you're over here dying from illness in some of these games. Give in. Not Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman. I'm always going to put, like, for the most part, animation is always going to be better than most real life or live action portrayals. That Arkham City Catwoman is near second to none. They nerfed her in Arkham Knight. They took her makeup away, and then they took some of her assets got suppressed. It's, I hate that when you did. Harley Quinn, though, she got buffed in certain areas. Tim Burton's Batman, Catwoman. No, I have no. You got to see that DC Showcase Catwoman. Go look at that, see a scene from that, and come back. Doja's the best Catwoman. That would be that automatically. If I was as privileged enough to obtain Doja, that'd be that we ever go to a Halloween party. It's like, you must be Catwoman. It writes itself. Doja Cat, Catwoman. Do it. Please do it now. Wait, what? This one, favorite outfit for her. Doja is an inferior Catwoman. See, Silent G, once again, there's so much I could teach you. There's so much you've yet to know about their world. That's why you say these wrong things. That's why you speak the way you do. Look over there, jump rope. See, if I had only obtained Doja sooner, like way back, I would have kept her from them chat rooms. That bullshit that happened in there. I don't know what the hell that was. It's terrible. And then some of those other different things. Like, she ended up messing up her career doing that, which is a shame because she is a great performer. She's an amazing performer and very versatile artist. But you just had such bile distracting people that I think it just kind of caused her to careen downwards. She should have been going upwards. Foolish. This is why I needed to have been there. I could have saved her. Her pole dance. Oh yeah, you saw the DC Showcase Catwoman. Yeah. Yeah, that was different. Doja, Dua Lipa. Please. Dua Lipa? Really? She can't dance better than Doja. I think she can. I'd have to see her live. I've seen only a couple of live performances, but then they're not in front of my mind. Dancing, she can't see Doja. Singing, I think she can maybe. I think she could sing better. I think maybe, I don't know. And then I don't even think Dua. She writes some of her stuff to all the way that's like the stuff. So Doja writes her own thing. It's like it's we can't, like, Doja's just better. Dance, do a stat. Yeah, she is. She's stiff. See, with this off season now being here, or like when it gets here, it's next door basically. It'll be goof off season, so I'll have more varied videos about some subjects that'll be music sphere, music oriented, but then it'll be a little bit more from just NBA content and only that. That'll always be here. That'll be the bulk and foundation of stuff. But then I'm gonna have a video here. I wonder if I'll get attacked by barbs again. Have a video saying how Doja better than Nicki, but except rapping wise, I'd say I put Nicki still above her, but the fact that I even have to think about it, and that's just me being objective. But dancer wise, she can't see her. None of them performing wise, she can't see her. None of these people that's here, other than Nicki, who Lotto, compared to Doja, please. Who else? Glorilla compared to Doja? No. Megan? No. Nobody want to see her. Coil Ray? No. None of them. They don't compare to her. She just had to be racist and had to be stupid and stuff and then mess things up. But a poor man's look. Lil Kim can't even do. Lil Kim had writers. Lil Kim had Biggie doing some of her stuff. Lil Kim can't dance. She can't even write half of the stuff. And look at where Lil Kim is right now. Doja at worst will never be where Lil Kim is. The Lil Kim over here, she was doing a little press run over a TikTok song that she made. Well, not even a TikTok. It's just one of her older songs that just randomly went viral. That's what Lil Kim doing. How was Doja? I don't even want to say it. I don't want to blaspheme Her Highness. I don't want to give. I say just Doja blasphemers. I want to give them ammunition. Just look it up. Look up some stuff. There's some unfortunates to find. I think she's off that now. It's been some years. She has BPD or like bipolar, some form of personality type thing and stuff. And I said, oh well, that explains a lot of foolishness. Can I play with your nose hairs? No, I need them. Lauryn Hill's attire. Well, yeah, I agree with you. That's the only thing you've said so far, Silence. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. I'm not delusional. About some things I am when it comes to her, but not of that. Lauryn Hill's miseducation of Lauryn Hill clears every female rapper's discography. Nothing Nicki's made album-wise is half as good as Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. None of them. No move. NBA draft stream. Oh, yes. I did one last season. I think maybe the season before it. Yeah, I'll have one. Yeah, her heart just wasn't in it, and some stuff that's like you'll get some Stephen Hillenbergs of the world who created SpongeBob. They do something that great, and then they just say bye, or they just want to leave shortly after it's made, and then some others will be like, well, why would you leave? You're on top of the world. But sometimes it's better to leave before you let things sink into a level of mediocrity or stagnation. Or if you feel as though you don't really have anything to say, something new to say or something you're passionate about, it's better to just not do anything or leave than stay and look incompetent at what it is that you do, or just to create, but your heart isn't in it. A lot of people who don't leave when it's the best. Yeah, there's too many people that don't. It would do them so much better to leave. A lot of the people who come back to do something, it'll be for reasons related to just, most of the time it'll be like money related and all that. Like you got Mayweather, he coming back for, I think he got like 3 fights this year, but he coming back because he somehow found a way to be near bankruptcy despite being worth over $1 billion because he buying a bunch of nonsense. That dude had she what why am I saying she? Mayweather has 80 or 100 cars. Who on earth needs 100 cars? There's only one you. You can only drive one at a time. Who needs that many? They say a lot. They say you get to a certain amount of money, it's just impossible to spend it all. No, give like Elon Musk, he's on the precipice of becoming the first human being worth over $1 trillion. No human being should ever be worth that much or ever have that much money. But somebody will say nobody would ever be able to spend Elon Musk. No, just give his money to Mayweather. And now take Mayweather about a good decade, and he'll be in the same position he is now, to where he has to take 3 fights, come out of retirement, and risk his flawless record. And whenever you see Mayweather talk, whenever you see him do anything, it's just always money related. Money, money, money. Oh, look at that. I've got all these watches. I've got all this. I own all my property. There's nothing to him as a person. That's all he is. And when the day that I first start not liking him is when he said something disrespectful about Muhammad Ali. I say, yeah, forever. I don't like you. He's been foolish since he said that and continue to be. And anytime you give Logan Paul the time of day, he did scam Logan Paul, though. That's nice. Thank you for that. Floyd Mayweather's still fighting. Yeah, he's going to be this. He's fighting Mike Tyson. One of his fights is against Mike Tyson. And I'm like, why is Mike Tyson doing this? I know he had to have gotten a good 10 to 20 million, I think, from that foolish Jake Paul, that atrocity, that abomination that was that fight. But to fight this again, what, Mike? Battle of boomers. Why is Mike Tatum besides for the money? Yeah, he's just doing that. And I know he nerfed himself for Jake Paul. I know he hit, because that biting his glove and that stuff. When I made that video on that, I said I'm just not. If not for people asking me to look at it just to make a video, then I wouldn't have been bothered to look at that. That was a farce. That was a lie. What was that? Is that a cat bowl or is that something else? Yeah, I don't get it. You think Mayweather and Tyson fight gonna be rigged? That fight was built to be that. It's no mere rigging. It's just it's an atrocity. It's an affront to common sense. That's what all of them are. I could care less. If people ask for this one, then I'll look at it just to make a video, but of my own volition, never. And I'm certainly not looking at it live either. Oh, Arizona Ice P. How are you doing? Love from England. Oh, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. What up to you as well, Smitty? Best time would be Mike Tyson. People want it so badly for him to win. I know it doesn't pay well for him to be the Mike Tyson people expected him to be. But I also don't think things would have looked too great for him just coming off he had a life-threatening type of issue a month or a few months prior to that, which is why they even delayed the fight in the first place. I said, this is just so sad that this is what qualifies as entertainment nowadays. Boxing now has turned into a joke. It's just a bunch of streamers and randoms getting into a ring, making a ton of money for who knows what reason, when the actual professionals barely get anything. You could develop your craft and put in a lot into what it is you do as a professional boxer, and then make barely enough to get you to the places that you need to go, or just to be taken seriously. Meanwhile, one of these fools can go and fight a dumb, stupid ass streamer and get tens of millions of dollars. Hmm. Oh, what? He here? Just a second. Sorry, I'm back again. Um, Rampaging Reject. Thank you very much for the donation. So you won't make Glaze a video on Jalen Brunson because he eliminated you guys from the playoffs last year? Come on, man. His second round pick. That's not why I haven't made one. I don't take eliminations like that. I have a hate list of respect, and for those who I actually hate. I don't actually hate Jalen Brunson. I'm just mighty peeved that he eliminated us the way he did, and that the Knicks is whatever. But Glaze videos are primarily for there's got to be something against the norm necessarily. It's like when you look at Jokic's over here getting about 50, 60 some point triple doubles. Then you had the one for I did one on Cade though, just because he's one of the main reasons turn the whole franchise around and stuff. There's always Jalen Brunson can get one, same as anyone else. Just haven't done it just because it's been really no time to do anything. I just got through getting my YouTube related newsletter, or my YouTube month in summation, where they just say this is what you've done all month. I had 33 videos, so I had more videos than days there are in the month, and that's still not the. Sometimes the platform doesn't reward other ones, and then they get blocked and all that. They were about a good. No, these playoffs have been pretty, for the most part. They've been exceptional for videos not getting blocked and getting in trouble with YouTube. But some older videos. I had a video 2 years ago, got hit again, and then a video a year ago got hit. Just hasn't been time to do anything. Career record potential during. Yeah, I was going to make a like Curry. I was going to make a glazed video for him for the longest. Then just time gets away from me, and too many other things crop up that takes my attention away, and then stuff gets put on the back burner. Have you ever played Lego 2K Drive? No, I have not. A lot of videos that, yeah, I had to remove a ton of videos. Imagine waking up one day and you've got 20 to 30 plus emails, and then every single day onwards, it's just your video, blah, 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 has been taken down for blah, blah, or has been copyrighted for blah, blah, out of nowhere for no reason, unprompted. So then I just go down the list and start removing stuff. Because the longer I keep it up there, the potential exists for it to be just taken down and your channel can get deleted if you get 3 strikes. Somebody asked for like an hour ago my opinion of this season. NBA wise, or just the quality of games, I say this was probably the best one I've covered, paywall stuff aside. But in terms of channel wise, this was the worst season for the channel. From January to, I say March, early March, first 2 weeks of March, horrible, horrendous, god awful. I don't know what happened or what went wrong, but it's just the worst this channel has ever done. And I don't know why. I think it was just because I had a copyright strike and a community guideline strike, as well as a terms and condition violation. And then the channel got suppressed into hell. And I was punished extensively. Nothing I did was seen by anything more than less than half of the amount of people who were subbed, and barely got any new people. I was losing more people per day than gaining. My original channel that's been dead, that I don't upload on, that original channel had more subscribers in a month than this channel had in 2 months. I don't even know what I did wrong. I don't understand it. But then when I looked it up, they said that many different creators were complaining about something YouTube did in December, affecting views and affecting a whole bunch of stuff involving revenue and all that. But I was like, I didn't notice anything in December, but that was only because, or no, not in December, November, something like that. But the only reason I didn't notice it was because the NBA is Trash sequel video was made, so it made things look better than they actually were. If you take that video away, it was like, oh, I got hit too. But that January and February nonsense, I don't get what happened. Yeah, YouTube never tells you what's wrong, which is why I couldn't imagine the eternal headache some creators will get, like an FD signifier, or those who make long form content that spans hours for a video, and then having to retroactively fix whatever YouTube says is wrong with it. And a lot of times, or half of the times, they won't even tell you what's wrong with it. They'll just say, something ain't right. You got to figure out what that something is. And now combing through every little thing when you re-edit it, terrible. Absolutely drudgery. How many attempts did it take me? Yeah, it took tons of attempts for the trash NBA trash rant sequel too. That took tons of attempts and that spanned months because it just kept getting blocked the way I wanted to do it, and then I just haven't keep redo whole sections, and then I deleted the whole video at one point because I think I didn't like it, and then the other time I deleted it on accident. I was so mad. I had to disappear for a few days. That really, I said I essentially deleted months of work on accident. The MJ video getting taken down was a great. Yeah, that got taken down during that time, and then that stupid community guidelines violation because they said something that involving my content was problematic to children, or I was harmful to children, alleging like pedo allegations with and it was just talking about Michael Jordan. It was showing footage of something Michael Jordan did where he was at that NASCAR thing, and it was that person's kid. When that video was still up for plenty of other creators, but for whatever reason, it got taken down and I got harshly punished by YouTube. And then I just kind of stopped for a few days because you can get your whole channel deleted overnight and not know one way or the other that it happened. You could wake up and see your whole channel going. I'll be trying to have a lot more creatively diverse videos for this off season. Something that I wanted to do last season, but I didn't get to. This will be an actual full on goof off season. Personal problems and all that withstanding. Because the better things are mentally for me and personally, then I can make videos better. I came into these playoffs feeling terrible. Still feel bad. Laptop is broken too, and then I that may be like a few hundred to even fix that. My screen is broken. I have to hook it up to the TV in order to edit and do some whatever, or make any adjustments to a video that's already up. I have to hook it up to something or just add thumbnail and do all that. But most everything I do is just on my phone. I just make videos talking into this. Bad part is people talk about an audio issue, and every time I think I fix it, it's still there. Should have had that done a year or two ago fixed, and it's still here. I don't get what it is. So audio is stronger on one side than the other. But then when I hear it back, I don't hear it like that in the same way. So I don't know. Why is the screen broken? I don't know. I woke up and opened a laptop and then it's just black. It's just a black digital mishap on the screen that divides it. It's no reason. That was a day before the playoffs. These playoffs started. Just open a laptop, just broken for no reason at all. Everything I have or own seems to break or burst into flames. And I'm not exaggerating with that last part. I had a phone that caught on fire before. I had a TV that cracked out of nowhere. But I try to take care of some stuff, but stuff just breaks. And that had to break a day before the play. I was like, oh my God, devastated. Luckily, that TV thing works. So now I just hook it up to the TV and do stuff. And that's on top of everything else of going to the hospital over and over. Having vibration issues with thine head and everything else that just seems to go wrong. Just nothing. This is not just terrible. It's awful. Every single day is something. Just yesterday we had to deal with a leak. So now it's some in the basement flooding. It's always something. Nothing gets better. And the worse I feel, the videos reflect that. I wanted to do something very special I always want to do something special, just like for these finals, but stuff happened prior to the finals. I said, I can't. I'm pulling from nothing. There's nothing there. So sometimes I say the video will just get affected badly if I'm mentally compromised or in another position where I have to be whisked off to an extensive stay at a hospital bed. I don't get to this day. I just don't understand what YouTube has against how certain things that I'm not internet savvy exactly, but I do feel for a fact I shouldn't I should be at least, I think, a few thousand or something from 90, at least from 90,000 where I'm at. But getting suppressed as many times and all for the punishments and stuff, I just don't. It's like, what did I do to you? I don't do nothing to you. I try to you could try your best to learn the rules and still get in trouble. Thank you very much, GM GNM. Thank you. Hang in there, commissioners. I want to be all right. Thank you again, Frank. Then I feel a bit bad because this isn't really basketball is my favorite sport, and I'm passionate about creating for others, but I'm not the love of creation in the arts. It does not equate with basketball. Like this I try to insert a lot of the things that I'd like to do into some basketball content to make it so even people who don't watch games can be entertained. And but ultimate goal has always just been to acting and all that, but I just feel as though I'm just treading water. Just nothing seems to go right. I was in a similar situation where it was thing after thing until I lost everything. Ended up fully surrendering to life, Christ, and everything has gotten better. God bless, brother. Jay, I hope you're doing a lot better now. I'm really sad to hear you having to have gone through something like that. There's a lot that some people will deal with, and it will be through no fault of their own. Something just happens, and I just felt like that's what these past 6 years really have been. Ever since the pandemic started, getting into stuff I already said before. Uh, Channel is the only good thing that's happened in the past 6 years to me. If not for the channel, it would just be irredeemable hell. Just nonstop, no escape from anything. And for whatever reason, internet has been. It's like it's like it's really good, but then it's bad because sometimes that's what's been slowing videos down from being uploaded a few hours at most when a game is over. I used to have last season and the season before it, I used to have a video up an hour within the game finishing, but then the internet has just been worse than ever. And then the power outages just make things, it's like, well, I have to wait. Then got to the point I said I can't stay up late anymore just due to health related things, or sometimes I still do it occasionally. I said, let me just go to sleep, and then I have a clock, wake myself up early in the morning, spend 2 hours doing something, then get it uploaded because I don't want to miss days. I don't miss too many days. This has still been the best playoffs that I've covered in terms of the experience, because at least I got to go to my first basketball game, which is thanks to everybody and all of you that watch. Can't believe I've been to a baseball game several times, football game. Took this whole time to get to a basketball game. And well, we won too, a playoff game at that, at game 7. That's great. That's amazing. Great all around experience. Yeah, football game too, going there. Still got footage from that. That was when I thought the Lions were on their way to doing something, only to discover, no, we are not. That's all we get. I don't like the seats they got with some stuff though. These seats they have in arenas, just not designed to be comfortable. It's just to pack as many people in there as possible. Novanti, how are you doing? What is that doing? Let me return. Uh,
I'll take shotgun.
Where's the baseball game next month for the Astros? Oh, that's great. Good, good. That is great to hear, Ethan. Hope you enjoy it. I like the going to the baseball game was for me was it was more enjoyable than the football game, minus the sun. It's just where we were sitting with the sun. The sun was
Wait, did I
it's
forget anything?
it took a few hours to go by until I could fully enjoy the game because of that sun was a terrorist. Yeah, snacking at baseball games is good.
Look out, Marco.
Ow.
Bad guys.
Yeah, kinda hard to miss him.
Did you see the new Spiral game coming out? No, I did not. There was a lot of new games announced and showcased. I miss E3. I think somebody said they got something similar to a E3 they'll be doing shortly. But I really miss that.
I'm not prepared.
I'm not prepared. did this mess? Oh.
I need to get my blood pumping again. Here they come.
Whatever happens, we're not giving up.
Any chance we can reschedule this fighting spot?
Justice never sleeps. Can't wait to see the new. Oh, I'm a Sony guy. You mean Spyro and Halo? Oh yeah. Halo being available to be gotten on PlayStation it's against the law to me. It just feels gross. No, it's not it. Yes, and now she drinking something even while I'm looking at this. Oh no, that's not it. How am I getting these wrong? Uh, substance identified. Guess we're living in an alternate timeline now. Gears of War, Halo's on. I don't. Strange people. If you had told somebody this over 10 years ago, they'd look at you like you crazy.
Think we can take them?
LaMelo is driving.
Is that a serious question?
I saw this in a movie.
Ow. Ah, I keep forgetting my. Where do they keep coming from? You put that shield down. Sick of that shield. Damn.
Let's take him down.
Oh, is that a big boy? It's a big boy with a shield. Uh-oh. And he do shockwave damage too. Oh. Got anger issues. Oop. Gotta get him to run into something. Yeah, run into that. Yeah. Too damn big. Yeah, run into this. Run into that. Go ahead. Batgirl, you're interfering with my plan. Oh my, I still got hit by that. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, his own guys get hurt by that too. Same as in Arkham. What happened at Arkham? Give that. Yeah, come on there. Beat up this damn center. Ow. Huh. 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 That's enough. You're done. No more. Quit hitting yourself. Flung. You've annoyed me enough for one day. What is this? Who's in here? Investigate the truck. Oh, okay, she has to go in there. Oh. Ah! Canonical over 100 different types of martial. Yeah, yeah, he is. That man got powers. Care what he or some others try to justify. He peak physical condition. That man, he's the best athlete on Earth. One of the smartest beings on the planet too. How he's able to think under pressure, and that's why he can't find a successor. He can't find someone as cracked as he is. Can't find Nightwing and Tim Drake and them. They don't have his clutch gene. They don't have that Mamba mentality, Dark Knight mentality, peak physical condition too. Yeah, can't get no peaker than him.
Attention all officers. Get over to Cauldron South right away. Two
Let me
citizens
go
are
inside.
engaged in a struggle over some valuables. Over.
Get this electrical one out of here first.
Batgirl, tactical analysis.
Just your typical henchman, so no biggie.
Nice workout.
What he asking for technical analysis on
I
this?
especially liked the part where we won. Ben, I take back most of the things I've said about you.
Why not all of them? I'm the vigilante y'all depend on. Can't say without Batman the city would go to shit. It already is. But it would just turn into some sort of hellscape, I guess. Times two, if he isn't here. Joker looks washed already. Gotta see. Who? Jokic Joker or actual Joker?
I can drive, you know.
Oh, thank you very much, Paul, for the donation. Thank you for your generosity. There's a Wayne oh no, I gotta get that open.
Is today the day you'll fail one of my tests?
sun in Gotham? Never. Wrong city, my friend. That.
That was definitely an experience.
Where is this Wayne Tunnel? Oh wait, here's this.
Worried about my little testy test, hero.
Ooh. Oh, okay, it's timed. Probably ran out of time thinking of that. No, 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 no. It should have been down. But then how does it... Does it move outward? Oh, so it's supposed to glow? Wait, what? Do I then hit the button to... So I have to keep it. Okay, alright. So light goes there. That still took me too long to figure out.
Has someone finally come to prove their intellect? About time. Oh, this will be fun.
Okay, I need the mobile.
I'll take shotgun.
A lever. What is this for? It's to be for the Wayne Tunnel. I have to put the Batmobile on here? To go to Legoland. Yes, I would too.
Calling all units. Head to Quadrant South to its suite.
I was right.
Looks like a case of dangerous driving. Over. Excellent work. This expands your network for faster travel across the city.
You better not do that again.
Silence.
Watch it. Some of us are trying to make a speedy escape here.
Oh, what? They're talking as if they're right. And they disappeared. Oh, well. Excited for the Clay. Yeah, I am somewhat excited for the Clayface movie. Unexplored on the big screen. Another Wayne Tunnel. Oh, there's two of them. I can't do nothing about that other one. Wait, there's a tower. This bet not be electrical related, because I can't do nothing about that either.
to Cauldron South. Toot sweet.
Okay.
Citizens surrounded by multiple bad guys. I mean, assailants. Over.
Get up here. No. Move. This is something that's just in every game. Whenever you got a map, they have some tower or some high point in order to reveal information or places. Never gets old either. I wonder who was the first game to do that. I don't think it was Assassin's Creed, but that was the first one I came across that did it. Oh, a Wayne Tech cache. A bunch of rubbish guarding it.
Don't worry, I'll watch your back.
Push them out the building. Bitch. Lego bitch. Have you played Infamous? Yes, I loved Infamous. They're supposed to be making a remake to that.
Somewhere?
It'd be the same story, but just with modern graphics. Sort of like what they're doing with Assassin's Creed Black Flag resynced. I'm looking forward to that. That's something that I'm surprised they never made a continued game after. Infamous Second Son was This is I didn't care for the main character, and his powers were just kind of They're remaking everything these days. Yeah, they just run out of ideas. They're just creatively bankrupt. But I look at it as, look, if you're that bad, give us some stuff that we already like. But they can't even do that properly. I've seen them remaster games and somehow make it worse than the original. Like the Arkham City remaster was just, you didn't even make it 60 frames. Don't even bother. Don't make any of these games if they're not going to be 60 frames. We are to 2026.
Not my favorite way to stop.
Shouldn't be nothing that's in 30 frames anymore. We need more time. Oh yeah, you'll have it. This game is delayed now. If I'm in charge, I'm not releasing this. To speak about back. Continue mission. There's a crime happening. Oh well, they can figure it out. The police need to do something.
We know you've been helping Victor Freeze.
Black Mask.
Questions.
Well.
He all up in the camera.
I knew one of you do-gooder dorks would pay me a visit eventually, so I made sure I was prepared. This security system is state-of-the-art. If you think you're getting in here, you got another thing coming.
You can't hide in there forever. Let's shut this security system down.
Yeah, Ethan, it's at 30 FPS. Just no. It's time I hear this. No. You know, GTA 6 is supposed to be 30 FPS. To me, unacceptable. But people wouldn't want me in charge. I would delay that game another 2 years just on principle till you get it up to 60. But I know why they do this. They release it at 30, so when it comes out later this year, and we're kind of towards the back half of this console generation. So they'll re-release the game for PS6 and Xbox, whatever, XYZ, at 60 FPS because it's a whole new world. That's what they do all the time. It's like, why give them 60 now when we can bank on it later? Give them 60 later. And then they'll re-release the game. Like just how they re-release GTA 5. Sick of GTA 5. I'll never want to see that game again. Sick of that map. Sick of those characters. Sick of the NPCs. Just tired of it. Story wasn't good either. I never cared for the story. I never cared for the characters. Every character there's no one relatable. There's nobody you're meant to give a damn about. Trevor. There was somebody a few streams ago saying GTA the story in GTA was good or something. It's like, who? And the characters were better than some Disney characters. I'm like, exactly who are we talking about? No character roster that has Trevor in there can be called good. The man ate human stew. He's a cannibal. This is the character we look up to? This is a good character? Hannibal Lecter is better than Trevor. More compelling, more interesting. Trevor is just random nutcase. The game is funny at times, but in general, it's just old ass game. Sick of that game. That game came out like the playlist that's on that game. That game was 2013. Over 10 years ago. Outdated pop culture references. They barely got social media that's even referenced on that game. CJ wasn't a saint either. I didn't care about the story in San Andreas. It was just like interesting. It's just whatever. None of the stories in Grand Theft Auto, but the best story technically was GTA 4. And I don't care about that story either. Yes, that I am, Brando. This game is quite great. So many of us starved for a Batman game. There were people who were saying that it don't even matter. They never played a Lego game in their life, and they said, "It's Batman. I'm getting it. Doesn't matter." Oh! It's stealth. I need stealth. But wait, there's a Oh! Not get down. I need to approach this from a different angle. Blah blah blah.
Too easy.
Aw, I forgot to ask how their day was going.
No.
Oh! No, my stealth. No. I want to restart. Don't draw them over here, Batgirl. What's that noise? Oh no. My stealth, everything is ruined. Oh, dropped her on her head. Oh, you. Equal rights, equal fights. They also need to patch the The grapple in here is too inconsistent. What is that noise? Oh! Dropping everybody on their head. Ooh, a purple stud. That thing jamming, making noise. Haha. Damian Lillard and Giannis. I had such high hopes. One of the few things I said would happen that did happen. And look how it turned out.
Quit your yapping. We got a job to focus on.
Quit your yapping. Come on here! Oh! No, it's not what I wanted to do. See this stuff right here. Like, they need to patch that. Is irritating. I know that did that camera just see me? Out of here. One more to go. How will I approach this? Concussive batarang? Or he right up under the camera? I had to wait. What is he doing there? Is he dancing? Concussive.
Somebody there? What's got you in such a tizzy? No one could best us in battle.
Send her back to Australia.
Seems I found something.
Okay. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Now what? Go down here. Continue mission. Oh, thank you, Frank, for being here. Probably took too long to say something before you left, but thanks. Batman voice is not doing it for me. Yeah, I don't like his voice in here. It sounded worse earlier in the game. That he just makes it deeper. They should have went for same voice he had in the Lego Batman movie. That Lego Batman movie was very good. Very good movie. My favorite Batman, that would uh hmm 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 uh maybe maybe Keaton, maybe either Keaton or actually Val Kilmer, then Christian Bale's one, because they're all good, but that Christian Bale's Batman, he didn't have enough brooding, in my opinion. He didn't get to see enough of the turmoil. That stock cat sound. Oh, but if we're talking animated series, then yeah, Kevin Conroy is the best out of everybody. Same for Joker. I'd say Mark Hamill. His was the best, and then second Heath Ledger. Bale's Batman voice, because it was just a lot. It was a little too much at certain points. Like, this city just showed you there's a lot of people ready to believe in good. It's just so extra, extra for extra's sake. Realistically, it makes somewhat sense because if he's just talking in his normal tone, and there are those who have interacted with Bruce Wayne numerous times, and you hear they're like, Bruce, is that you? But you know, just like how the Snyder verse Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman was. He had that voice changer thing, but then that voice changer too. I didn't like the voice changer, but that was probably the best Batman I think on screen in terms of fighting choreography. He was beating up criminals the way Arkham Batman was beating them up. Where I think Nolan's Batman probably has some of the worst choreography because he just didn't look menacing. It's like he took too long to deal with some grunts. But again, a more realistic adaptation of Batman. So
I should keep looking in this area until I find what I need.
we already found what you need. Do you like The Godfather? Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Amazing historical performances from Marlon Brando and Al Pacino and others too. That whole cast was brilliant. Everybody in there, brilliant. Yes, Lego Batman indeed. Watch TV show from what? That's the name of the show from? I haven't seen it. Yeah, that whole cast. Once in a lifetime cast. I haven't seen it. I think a friend mentioned it. Yes, studs on studs. Yes. It's honestly a top 5 show out right now. I have to. So many things going on that I just I haven't been in the right mind. The depression is crippling. My enjoyment in a great many things has waned considerably. Have any sci-fi shows they're watching? There was this show, I think it's on Netflix. Yeah, that Three Body Problem. Three Body Problem was great to me. It was based off of a book. I recommend that to people in here. Great watching your reactions to the finals. Oh, thank you, Caleb. It has been great supplying them to you all. Yeah, you should look it up. It involves it's alien related thing, but it's different in the way it approaches it, or at least different than what one normally sees. It's very interesting. I look forward to whenever they make second season. Hopefully there is one. I have to check and see if they greenlit one. Are you going to watch the World Cup? Yeah, I will see some, but I haven't really watched enough football to be knowledgeable in it to make to have an opinion that matters. Have to watch more exactly. That last World Cup though, that was one of the greatest games I've ever seen in anything, possibly the greatest. France and Argentina. Just been watching older films. Yeah, it's been the same thing for me, watching either some films that I hadn't gotten a chance to watch before or some newly discovered older ones. Or sometimes just rewatching some put me in a better mood. It gets to a point though, you start to run out of certain things. I done seen a ton of motion pictures from back in the day. Saw the first film ever made too. Bunch of things. As that is what I ultimately wanted. This been in theater, been on a lot of stuff like that. That's where the channel even gets its panache from. Wants and desires that have nothing to do with sports. That girl, get up here. Why are you always everywhere you aren't, or everywhere I'm not? Huh, huh, ah! Damn it. Uh, damn it, I almost had it. Damn it. Ah! This one is moving. Uh, ah! No! What sent me back? Oh my god. Just trying to do this all at once. Be like, doom. I didn't even hit the. Leaving stream. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Let's just skip past that part. I blame Batgirl. If she was up here that second, I wouldn't have been thrown off. Can't. Let me get these Wayne Techs. Gotham Lions Tri-Corner.
Incoming crime alert. Looks to be taking place in Tri-Corner. Suspected break-in in progress. Over.
How is this compared to Arkham game? The Arkham games are better, of course,
I'll
but
get some
this
use out of this.
this is it's like a love letter to those. It's Lego Arkham in a way. Combat system is similar, not as complex, but similar with the counter, with the Riddler trophies and a lot of things. So if you like Batman Arkham, you would like this too, even though it's Lego, so there's gonna be goofiness and all that in here. Eh? Manage. Oh, okay, so you got to start up here. All right. Ah, damn it, not again. This time. Uh. Ah! No, 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 no. Stop. Stop. All right, good, good, good.
Come in, anyone on patrol. Tri-Corner seeing some criminal activity. Suspect sighted making a real mess of things.
Uh,
Over.
but she was right. Okay. All right, well, then. What? I'm locked out. What? Uh, hacker. I don't know what is happening here. How am I locked out? Whoa. This better not be a glitch. There've been a glitch or two where something happens. I'm like, what? Maybe it's something I gotta tear something up. Huh? Maybe he can do it. But it says she's supposed to.
Calling all units. Another incident in Tri-Corner. Either a citizen has caught in a super weird escape room, or they're in really big trouble. Over.
And I can't put one of these on here. Is there anything in... Is there something somewhere that needs to be broken that I'm not seeing? I do not understand. I do not get it. That doesn't make sense. With her drone outside. What is this? Oh my. Oh my god. I hope it doesn't work. I'm mad. I hope it does. I did. How did?
Okay, this is good.
Another suit. Skip everything that just happened. None of that happened either. Nothing of what you saw. Is that -2? You -2 me? Okay, I opened that already. Okay, so I go and complete this here mission. What's the objective exactly? What that one was just to open up that crate. He ain't fixing nothing.
Worried about my little testy test, hero.
Look at how many things you gotta do just to open this. Is this the one that I... This is ridiculous. Okay, so... Wait. Day 2... Then there's... So... But... That's that. That's... Up there. So wait. Say 2... We're gonna do that. That'll be done off stream. That'll... I don't have the patience. That last one broke my stamina. I don't have the patience for that. Oh god, here we go, another one. Well, I can't do none with this anyway. I don't have Nightwing. He has some electrical, an electrical, what do you call it? What do you call it? A contraption of some sort. That's strike one for you now. I've been too lenient. Yeah. It may even be something plus that too. How long does this go? Oh, it brought me to another Wayne Tech.
Just the kind of tech I need.
Oh, another Wayne Tech. Oh no, did I get stuck? Oh god, no, 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 no. Okay, all right. There was something I got stuck in before. I had to reload checkpoint.
Who left this here?
It's rumbling
Incoming
time.
crime alert.
Silence your
Looks to be taking
stomach.
place in Tri-Corner.
Oh, I could
Backup
eat.
requested by
I could
Officer PC.
definitely
Over.
eat. Jokerized fries. That sound like that might put me back in the hospital. Jokerized fries. Sound like some sort of health code violation at the very least. And I have to ask, have you seen that new Obsession movie? Uh, Is it Washin? No, I have not. I was asked about it earlier. I have to put it on the list. I've heard good things, seen some good things, and the trailer was compelling as well. First day watching it was. Why isn't this updating? Become a super. Yeah, I have to see that. She definitely unsettled me quite a bit, seeing that trailer. Renaissance at the moment. Yes, Spielberg complimented the two newest movies too.
See ya, bat dweebs! It's getaway time!
Oh, he got a nice ride. It's not anymore.
Stop!
This-
Classic!
Ha
Get
ha
out, Sionis!
ha ha ha!
This is a nice car.
Totaled.
Or was.
Yeah, it was.
Pay me back for the damages.
Hey, he just go sit in there. Ah, you roll down the.
Let's talk. I don't have time for you, Black Mask. I'll cut to the chase. What does the name Victor Freeze mean to you?
Mr. Freeze? He means good business. Why?
I'm asking the questions. What have you sold him, and why does he want it?
Well, let's just say that is one almighty ice rink he's planning to build. He's cleaned me out.
Jobber.
He's
He was a
freeze
jobber
all of
in
Gotham.
Arkham
Where
City,
is he?
but
I don't know. Have you tried the frozen food aisle? Yeah, I hear he likes a popsicle. The blueberry ones.
I will drag you around every single dive in this dirty town.
hmm.
Let's see if any of your goons know his whereabouts.
Okay, okay. The observatory. Better get your skates on. You'll need 'em.
Okay, we do need to move fast. Don't worry, we'll get the rest of the solution.
Hey,
right now, all of Gotham needs saving.
Man, they running into each other.
Who knows what Freeze is now capable of?
Exactly. Whatever he's got planned, we need to stop it.
Calling all units. Another incident in Tricorner. Appears to be a mugging. Oh, that's not good. Over. Ready to put your mind to the test again?
Fire truck.
Get a chance? Drop by. New stuff just in.
That Obsession movie perfectly describes your obsession with Doja. Haven't even seen it, and I agree.
I can drive, you know.
Not a bad collection of motors. Might have to take one for a spin when I actually get a day off.
You ain't doing a ton of work, Alfred. So it's just those three remaining. There's a section. Look like there's more than that. But then, yeah, they got their own respective vehicles, so some more stuff that's missing. Very nice. Very nice. Corner's back at the back cave freezing to death. Oh yeah, I forgot all about him. Do you watch Ace Random Batman? No, I have not. Sorry if you've already answered this, but does this game have a character roster and free play like older Lego games? Free play. It's been a long time since I played a Lego game. Last time was Lego Star Wars. Some of the first couple ones when you had the cantina and all the characters in there. This, you can explore the city, and you've got uh, these are just some of the characters. Commissioner Gordon, he's in an ice cube right now, so I can't pick him. But then there's also Nightwing, and then they're gonna add Joker and Harley Quinn later. So it'll be. I still highly recommend the game. I'm not familiar enough about how all the other Lego games have been, other than just seeing
Master Bruce, if you're going to skip
a
supper
few
every night, at least take some bat cookies with you.
bat cookies. But everything is extremely well done in this game. Oh yes, rewards. Oh, that's it. Why isn't Alfred playable? Oh no. I'm whatever about it. Alfred isn't someone I. This is kind of It's like, I mean, if that in a Lego game, I mean, they always have a variety of characters to pick from. So by Lego standards, he should be playable. But since this is my first one in a long time, I could care less about playing as Alfred. This game looks amazing, but I have a Switch. Hopefully, I can get a Switch 2 for this game, and Cuphead too. Oh yeah, Cuphead. Cuphead is so good. The show they made for that is good too. Switch 2. I mean, I can't get over that Super Nintendo thing. Super Nintendo Switch was right there and they refused. Switch 2. Sounds so boring. Switch 2. Cuphead is getting a sequel. Oh, okay, it is. Good, good. Wanted. Where's that part? Hey, can he just work out? He don't even need a spotter. He spots himself. You're going to be able to do some of this type of stuff in GTA 6, and it'll make your strength and all that go up, or you can gain weight and stuff like how you used to on some of the older games. I don't know why they took that feature away. There should never be a time when games that come out 20 years ago have anything more complex or a feature that isn't present in a modern game. Mm-hmm. A ton of stuff over there. And yeah, Madden. I haven't played a Madden since I think Madden 13 or Madden 12, one of those two, was done with that. Then it took me some 2Ks just to do what I should have done on the first couple ones, drop it entirely. Oh, and seek Marshall's question. Thoughts on Cat MVP? Yeah, he looks like the Finals MVP so far. If the series were to just end right here, he would be Finals MVP in my opinion. So for now, I suppose I will call things and try to do this more often, but I will conclude stream. Appreciate you all for stopping by and discussing some things with me. And I will see y'all tomorrow for that game 3. Try to upload on the other channel too. It's been a month, but thank you everybody. We'll see y'all on whatever next one. Yes, tomorrow most likely. Bye bye.